It is very easy in today's world to get caught up in the cycle of feeling like you don't have enough. And when you're in that cycle, let's face it, it really doesn't feel good. And that is not going to be setting you up for the success you want. So here are 5 ways you can tap into feeling like you do have enough right here, right now. First things first is to start appreciating what you have now. When you start thinking about all the things you don't have yet or the places that you haven't been, whether it's physically in the world or even in your career or in your personal life, it's very easy to get stuck in the cycle of I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this. When you can shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do have, you're gonna start to realize how blessed you've been, how supported you have always been, and how much you actually do have enough of right here, right now. Next, focus on you and what you can control. When you realize that most of what you're trying to control is really something that you have no ability to control, you give yourself a ton of freedom and you give yourself a lot of your own personal power back. The only things you can control are you, your responses to people, situations, and circumstances, how you think and how you feel about them. So give yourself that power back. Give yourself that freedom. Number 3. Stay in your lane. There is no quicker path to misery and to feeling like you aren't enough or don't have enough than by comparing yourself to others. Focus on you, stay in your lane, focus on what you do have and where you are going.
Number 4, take inventory. When you look around and see everything you have and everything you have access to, you start realizing how much you actually already do have. Go look at how many clothes you have, how many books do you have, how much food do you have, how many toys do your kids have. When you look around and start seeing how much you already have right here, right now, you're going to start to feel a change in your state. You're going to start to feel better and like you already have enough and that you have more. And by the way, when you start feeling like you have more and you start realizing how much you already have, the universe conspires to bring you more. So go take inventory.
And lastly, number 5, focus on the abundance you already have. When you start to realize that abundance is not just an external thing that you receive, it is an internal feeling. Everything in your life starts to shift to reflect that. So what is the evidence that you are abundant right here, right now? Let yourself get creative with this. Are you abundant in your breath? How many breaths you take every day? The energy that you breathe in, the energy that your body creates simply from being here, from being alive. Are you abundant in friends, in people you love? Are you abundant in books and in opportunities and in dreams and in ideas and in potential? What is the evidence? All the evidence that you are abundant right here, right now. When you focus on this with an attitude of appreciation that we talked about first and foremost, everything in your life is going to start to shift to reflect this. But more importantly, you're going to feel like you have enough and you're going to feel like you are enough right here, right now.